Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to share 5 penny stocks with massive growth potential. The first stock on the list is Tellurian. Tellurian Inc. recently reported its quarterly earnings. In the report, Tellurian produced roughly 16.9 billion cubic feet of natural gas for the year as a whole. This represents 3 million more than the previous year. Additionally, the company ended 2020 with more than $78 million in cash on hand. This demonstrates that Tellurian could be in a solid financial position moving forward. While it did report a sizable net loss of over $210 million, President and CEO Octavio Simões appeared optimistic about the future of the company. Tellurian is in a strong financial position with substantial liquidity after taking on expense reduction activities and significant debt reduction measures in 2020, and subsequent prepayments in 2021. Operationally, our Haynesville shale wells have outperformed to unlock value, providing domestic natural gas supply and a valuable contribution to our integrated driftwood model, which will offer low-cost liquefied natural gas to the world. During the quarter, Tellurian also managed to reduce its debt by more than $57 million. Simões also stated that, Tellurian is delivering on our debt reduction plan and strengthening our balance sheet, with comfortable liquidity for operations and a market capitalization value of over $1 billion. We are producing natural gas from our Haynesville position as we watch the global natural gas market restructure. The second stock on the list is Citius Pharmaceuticals. While the closing session was relatively quiet, CTXR stock popped late during the aftermarket session. No news or filings came out associated with the move. However, CTXR has clearly enjoyed strong, bullish momentum over the past few months. Since the start of 2021, CTXR stock has climbed from $1 to highs of $2.90. Last week saw a pullback in the penny stock that may have been credited to the overall drop in the market, in general. Needless to say, there are several things to make mention of, which could be points of focus heading into the new month. The foremost of which is its clinical programs. This includes a proposed pivotal trial for Minoloke, Citius antibiotic lock solution used to treat patients with catheter-related bloodstream infections. Full enrollment for a Phase 3 pivotal trial is expected this year. Furthermore, the company is expected to file an investigational new drug application for its Halo-Lido and initiate our Phase 2b trial by year-end. Halo-Lido is the company's hemorrhoid treatment that combines halobetasol and lidocaine. Furthermore, the company has its Novocyte IMSCs program. This is one that Citius plans to submit an IND to the FDA and begin a Phase 1 first-in-human clinical trial in COVID-19 ARDS. Helping to boost progress, Citius recently raised $76.5 million to put to work with clinical developments in the diverse pipeline. The third stock on the list is Globalstar. Back in December, shares of GSAT were trading under 35 cents per share. A few months later, shares have jumped by over 400% since December 1st. So what's driving this large rally for Globalstar? Well, Globalstar is a large part of the bullish rally on 5G penny stocks. As a communications and satellite service provider, the company operates low Earth orbit satellites. In addition to providing these services, the company offers customized IoT solutions for a wide range of customer markets. This includes oil and gas, transport, emergency management, governments, and others. Recently, the company announced that Qualcomm Inc. would be using its Band N53 product in its new 5G X65 modems. This is just one example of Globalstar aligning with major market leaders in communications. Over the past year, interest from the public has continued to grow in the 5G marketplace. Because this technology is still relatively new, companies are jumping at the opportunity to be a part of it. As a player in the communications tech space, Globalstar has an extensive consumer base. While it may take some time to see 5G adopted worldwide, in the meantime, GSAT has remained one of the penny stocks to watch. The next stock on the list is Celsion. Shares of CLSN stock have been incredibly volatile this year. jumping between lows of $1.32 and highs of $3.48. Overall, the trend has been upward. What's more, CLSN stock has managed to hold support above its 200-day moving average, all while the 50-day moving average continues rising. Technical traders are likely keeping an eye on this interesting setup as it could create a golden cross on the chart. Generally speaking, a gold cross is a bullish setup where the 50 crosses up and over the 200, usually marking a strong underlying uptrend. Whether or not this becomes the case will depend on how the market responds to company milestones. In particular, Celsion will host meetings at the upcoming Roth conference this month. March 15 to 17 marks the conference's duration, so keep those dates in mind if CLSN is on your watch list. The next stock on the list is BriaCell Therapeutics. BriaCell Therapeutics recently IPO'd on the Nasdaq in late February. Prior to this, it had been trading on the OTC under the symbol BCTX. It was also a relatively quiet stock, trading just a few thousand shares per day. The initial offering price was $4.24, and as you'll see, anyone buying at that price in this IPO is down as of Friday's closing bell. So why could BCTX stock be one to watch right now? Let's get a little more context on the company first. BriaCell specializes in targeted immunotherapy for advanced breast cancer. Its lead product candidate, BriaCell, has shown potential in recent studies. In January, Bill Williams, BriaCell's president and CEO, presented the clinical and pathological data of BriaCell monotherapy and BriaCell in combination with immune checkpoint inhibitors, including pembrolizumab in advanced breast cancer. The goal is to make an off-the-shelf cancer therapy. The public offering was recently closed on Friday and new filings came out showing stakes taken by a few institutions. These included a 9.9% stake from Lind Global Macro Fund LP and a 4.9% stake from Michael Bigger's associated funds. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button to receive more like it in the future.